let's say the question says, find the general term. So let's find the general term. Remember the general term, we are talking about the Tn. And remember, if this is what? If this is what we call an arithmetic, the general term, the formula that we use for general term is A plus into n minus 1 times d. So we know that this 2 is the value of A. So the value of A is just 2. We need the value of d. What will be the value of d? We need to find the common difference. So we use the formula that says T2 minus T1. We know this is T1, this is T2, this is term number 3, this is term number 4. So to find the common difference, we need to take term number 2, which is 5. We subtract term number 1, which is 2, and this should be 3. So since this is the common difference, all the difference between numbers should be 3. So meaning that to get the next number, what do? We add 3. Are you happy with that?
Yes, sir.
So now we can conclude and say the value of d is 3. The only thing that you need to do, Tn is equals to A is 2. You just do the substitution. Where there's n, you put 3. So now, what I'm going to do with this is that I need to multiply out the brackets with the 3 and say everything inside the bracket times 3, which will give us 3, and minus 1 times 3. Very important. When you multiply the constant, make sure that you also consider the sign. Don't say 3 times 1, but you need to say 3 times negative 1 so that you can get an answer of minus 3. Let's group the like terms. These are the like terms. So Tn is equals to 3, and so we have the like terms as 2 minus 3, which is minus 1. So this is the general term of the sequence. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, so now the next question that you should expect is that find the sum of 20 terms. So to find the sum of 20 terms, what we're going to do is that we need to check, is this an arithmetic? Yes. And which formula do we use for arithmetic? So if we can go back and review our notes, we said that for arithmetic sequence, the formula that we use for sum is this one. So we just have to write out that formula down. And remember, they also give you the formula on your n over 2 on your formula sheet. 2a plus n minus 1 everything multiplied by d. So what you have to do, you just have to do what we say given data. What do we have? We know that n is given as 20, the number of terms. A is the first term, and what was A? It was 2. So where there's A, we need to put 2. Then D, we calculated the common difference to be 3. You just have to find sum of 20. Where there's n, we put 20 over 2, 2 into 2, plus 20 minus 1 times 3. So what you have to do, you just have to punch everything on the calculator and tell me what you get. I can't hear you, Yuan. You don't have your calculator with you.
So no, I'm gonna get the white one this week actually.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
But now, you'll work on it and check what is the answer, okay?
Okay, so
Because this will be 10 inside the bracket. This will be 4 plus 19 times 3. So if you work this thing out, you should get a final answer. And this is how you work with arithmetic, because now I need us to talk about geometric, okay?
yes, sir.
Right. So the next thing, this is something that is new to you, so it's best that you pay attention. Geometric sequence. Right. So on this one, on geometric sequence, remember we said that the Tn is equals to what? Tn is equals to A multiplied by R to the power n minus 1. Okay, and now the sum, I'm going to give you formula for sum. The first one, it's A into R to the power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1, or the other formula that you can use is Sn is equals to A inside the bracket 1 minus R to the n over 1 minus R. So when we continue with sessions, you're going to know which formula to use, this one or the other one. We'll talk about that. So now, my focus now is for us to understand how we find value of R. Remember we said R is our what? R is our common ratio. Okay? So, remember, if the sequence is T1 and this is T2 and this is T3, this is T4 and so on. So I need to understand I need to understand how to find R. So look at this. We are saying that R is a common ratio. According to your own understanding, what is a ratio? It's a fraction, right?
Yes, sir.
It's a fraction. So you can see that the ratio is R will be equals to T2 divided by T1. On arithmetic, we subtract. On geometric, we divide. So this is a common ratio, simply means that it is the same for T3 divided by T2. You should get the same answer. Are you with me on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, I'm going to leave you with something. So now, if I say this is my term 1, and this is my term 2, this is my term 3. Just know that term 1 is A, which is the value of A. Term 2, it's AR. Term 3, it's AR squared. So I think you can see the pattern. What will be term 4?
It should be AR.
AR to the power what? Remember, we started with
3.
to the power?
3.
Exactly. To the power 3. So now, this is the pattern. You're going to see how are you going to use this. Let's leave a note here and say this is very important. Né? It's very important.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Because you're going to use it in most of the cases in simultaneous
Equations.
Yes, you'll see. We're going to have simultaneous in geometry. It's very important. Right. So now, do you have any question on the value of R?
No, I don't, sir.
Okay, because the reason I'm asking is that we're going to add more information based on R. We're going to add more information. But now I think this one is also important. I don't think I know, so it's important. So I'm just going to say notice and B. If you find that your R is between 1 and what? And minus 1. If you find that your R is between 1 and minus 1, just know that your series is converging. It's a converging geometric sequence, okay? So in an exam, they'll ask you, is this series converging? Then you're going to check what is the value of R. So most of the time, you'll find that R is a fraction like 1 over 2 1 over 4, 1 over 3. Okay? Then, if this is the case, this is an if statement. If that's the case, then we can find the sum to infinity. This is where you're going to see that anything in maths is possible. You're going to calculate the sum of numbers that you don't even know how many are they, but you're going to find the sum of those numbers. You don't know how many numbers are we calculating the sum for, but we're going to find the sum. And this is the formula that we're going to use. We use it as the sum to infinity. Remember, infinity means that we don't know where is this ending, okay? You still with me?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, I need you to ask me questions. Do you have any question based on this?
No, sir, I'm good actually.
All good, right? So now we can do examples.
Sure.
Okay, I'll upload the notes. Don't worry, I'll upload the notes on the platform.